Maybe back in the morning, when the man Germany, because I'm asking can with this exciting video about Tata. So, but as the for Catholic bishops of Nigeria back on Atalakon, where you visit Tinubu. So, why do you visit any Tinubu? What's the bank it can figure the outcome of the meeting. So, when pay attention, what's okay? Can for any hand on a calita na that meeting. So, at the end of the day, I will summarize the Hana Tinubu. Because na na scream ka kan goputala gi ihe nya bo ihe ha na iheje. So ha na asị on the July 28, 2026, the Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria CBCN paid a courtesy visit to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. Also, these are the key highlights of the address. Number 1, reaffirms the church's commitment to partnering with the government for a just, peaceful and progressive Nigeria. So ana asị na ndị ụka na ndị gọọmenti etike aka ọnụ wee ma na Nigeria ọ ya aga n'ihu. Ịghọtago anyị wee na-agụkọ unu fu ebe na iwe na wee bido o wee sị urge the government to reassure Christians of their equal rights and inclusiveness in the government. Ya na gọọmenti ya gwa ndị Christian ka ha na-akarị ha along. So mgbe ndị gọọmenti bịati Muslim ticket unu ekwu okwu obekita unu jeje visit wezi Tinubu kunu yo ya ka onwe ike we na add Christians na their cabinet and also imago to assure Christians. Then always commend the NEL fund student loan scheme while calling for more university. So student loan na the government itil that na kan kọwalụ n'ihe that na bụ that student loan na keto na awaye eke galala ọnụ ma ha bịa sị na neko na ndị otu na ha adịli ego ihe gọọmenti ya emezi kịta ha pụta ha nachi ya taazụ ha bịa sị oke ebe ntili ego ka ha kwụọla ya ndị mmadụ ha kwụchaziala ya unu si oke na this government mere ọfụma in the following year unu ama akwụkwọ ego ahụ ha tọpụ ya so nwere ihe ọbụla ha bịa ego na that place or nwere ihe ọbụla ha bịa ego so na ha otili ego bịa tili ego. This is the government pụtara sị na ha ya make sure na gịnị me na wayek na neko ya bụ kobo if at most na ha ya enwe ike gbalịa ndị mmadụ free akwekwo na afọ ha na ndị ajete. Then Western expresses concern over the shrinking democratic space and fear of a one-party state. So na ha na-atụ ụjọ emenwe one party na APC na chi dominate the whole of Nigeria, that this is their fear or ha ji wee bịa meet here Tinubu. Mgbe this thing na-aga ask am ka nnu no onwe him na target ka nnu na ebe dị sepụ nụ. I will say called for free and fair credible election in 2027 and a stronger and well-reformed INEC. Ihe ha na Tinubu na-akpa na-egekwa ntị because enwere obu okwu anwa na-aga. I will say commend the recent security successes but stress that insecurity, terrorism and kidnapping remains a major challenge. So onwe ka iwu na commend the Tinubu for security. Kedu iwu na commend the afọ. Check your index and security about Nigeria. Man na insecurity no at all-time high since ndị anwa banyere ọchịchị. I say highlight worsening economic hardship, poor infrastructure and declining living condition. Here ha na ndị anwa jeta. At the end of the day, however, urged the government to back promises with concrete action and requested that Pope Leo will be invited to visit Nigeria, and also renewed the call for return of mission school and equal protection of religious freedom for all Nigerians. So mgbe that thing na-aga onwesi okay unu na-eje meet these people because Bible make anyị ghọta na mgbe Jacob meet Pharaoh, Jacob blessed Pharaoh. Oburo Jacob na-eje agbakwuru Pharaoh ikpele ana. Pharaoh will be the one to kneel down ka a priest, a bishop, a reverend, a pastor bless ya. Because in as much as na the president na obodo ahụ, the priest and the religious people are still the spiritual gatekeepers of that land. That's why Bible line na go ju ese ka imena na ọ bụrụ na Chukwu echere obodo na onye nche na-eche n'efu. Yotago in vain is the strength of man. Mgbe that in mecha when I say okay ndị anụnwa bụ ndị kpọlụ fake father, fake pastors, fake bishop wee baa n'ọchịchị. Unu ekwuru okwu maka ya. Then mgbe ndị na dive na comment section, one of the people made it. No ebe na aga. Mgbe jụọ the same. So the bill to ban preaching in the bus no concern una abi. The constant buying of Christians in Nigeria no dey una agenda abi. Why not tell these leaders they are not doing well to sit up or step aside? People that use fake bishop and priests to enter power, na them una dey visit as to who una. I will reply yam. I will say kindly consider point number 2. Point number 2, which is urge the government to reassure Christians of their equal rights and inclusiveness. Number 2, also a bill passed by the National Assembly is not automatically a law. For it to become law, it must receive presidential assent or otherwise become law through the constitutional process. Until that happens, the existing law remains in force. Ndị nwe that page bi ha salom njụ na-asị so na Nigeria today kedu ihe megide wee chegide ya na echiche wee cheta ọ bụ na ime hụ na ha ya pass ya ntụnụ, and we live in a society whereby na ekwu ha n'ihe whether na that na bụ law or not, people ebido carry out that duty. In Anambra today, for example, there is no law in Anambra State that bans electric bike. When you electric bike bata na main road Anambra State, aya asane ya kwugwe that na ha na-rate electric bike ka esi rate keke na major roads. But there is no law that bans electric bike. Go and use your phone and check it out. Mana bule electric bike bụ anụ ụzọ Anambra today. Ndị ana arrest ndị ọkada na ndị keke ya arrest because they classify it as keke within them, but it is not in their manual. So ebe unu eche echiche si na gọọmenti na ya abịa ka amalụ ndị ọbụla anyị preach na bus ka ha kwụọ ụgwọ. Why not ịba ndịkwu ndị Hausa? Ebe anyị ndịkwu ndị Hausa ọ ịbịa tili iwu ha blọkụzi na major roads ma ha chọọ ikpe ekpere. Ohi mụ na ha gwa ha denu mgbe na chiata wee gwa ha sị, for it to become law, do you think people will not attack those preaching in the bus when the bill has not yet passed? Ha gbazia m nkịtị ekwu oziokwu maka ya. Then another guy wey bịa then, if a Christian preaches in a public bus, he pays 50k, but Muslim ndị ogbe egbe are taking our communities by force. Ohi mmadụ dị. Then na chiatazi azụ ọzọ. Wherefore here somebody there people are really paying attention to this bishop, because the Bishop Ignatius Kaigama was a former bishop of Jos by Nogwaosa. Kezi hoji wena wa Abuja ebe ego dị n'ime ya. Kedu mgbe ọ bụla ọpụta na agbakwulu Tinubu kedu business ya na Tinubu ji? Now to crown it all na ihe mmadụ dị onye nke asị I will not be surprised to hear vote for Tinubu on Sunday after Mass to continue 2027. I will reply on and will say, the summary of the address was done to help our followers read. Please try and read because you get why. I am not against a visiting president or ndị nọ n'ọchịchị. Ihe m dị against bụ ndị ha nọ n'ọchịchị unu na-agwakwa ha nke bụ eziokwu. Unu agwakwa ha sị ha na ihe a unu na-eme adịrọ mma. Let them know that the people Hanachi are not happy. Open our religious people and I na submit to. And I na be sit down to. Hagwa yokuchuku, kowala ihechukuku. And when they become they become the interceding before the Holy of Holies. Yeah, but if they cannot tell the leaders, say Hanna and you name the job. Obozain was a common man. A common man na street can speak truth fearlessly more than our president and so.
Good everyone, and thank you for joining me. Recently, there is this common saying about the way you make your bed, and that's the way you lie on it. It's a common saying anyway. Recently, the Catholic Bishop visited Tinubu in Aso, and they talked a whole lot of issues. I was listening to the Catholic bishops to talk to him. After all the blabbing, he was blabbing, telling them about INEC being independent and all that and all that. And the Catholic bishop were all there listening to him. This is a man that produced, I use that word produce, that produced fake bishop in Nigeria. This is a man that mocks Christians at every point in time. This is a man that have no respect for Christianity. You guys had opportunity of telling him to stop insulting Christians, to stop his fake bishops and every other thing, because he's going to do it again. None of them mentioned that. None of them told him to allow political parties to be, since he brought politics into it, because everything around him, everything about him is politics. Since he did that, why did you guys keep quiet? That was an avenue, that was an opportunity for you guys to say, leave Christians alone. Send a very serious message to him, in front of him there. And he will leave Christians alone. What Tinubu does is to test the waters, and if he works, he will continue non-stop. Sheikh Gumi cannot meet him without telling him, even without even meeting him, he had been there to tell, he's telling him to leave Boko Haram and ISWAP, to leave them alone, that they need to be compensated. Mieti Allah, all of them are in support of the terrorism in Nigeria. But the Catholic bishops cannot tell him there and then to make sure that Christians have their way in Nigeria. Even after what he did to the Catholics, the fake bishops, none of them confronted him. Everybody kept quiet, and he was there blabbing. Deep down in Tinubu's mind, you guys are very easy to manipulate. That is Tinubu for you. But it's quite unfortunate that Christians, the representative, the bishops, who I believe are well lettered, because I know about Catholics. You go your seminary, go to Bigad, your priesthood before you are being ordained. All these things are about 10 or 11 years or thereabout. So I believe that these guys understand what it takes to be a leader. For you to even lead a church is not an easy thing. So for you to be an imam or a church is not an easy thing. So you should know when somebody is interfering with your religion. That was an avenue for you guys to have cautioned him, but you refused because you don't want to offend him. You left, and he was the one that was telling you that INEC is independent. What? I was just trying to connect the meeting and the issue of INEC. I was trying to connect them, and I couldn't. It didn't make sense to me. He's a contender, he's an aspirant, he's a candidate like every other candidate. He is not supposed to tell you in front of you that I am the one controlling INEC. You guys should not say anything. And they didn't say anything. What he said to them was, I am the one controlling INEC. You guys should shut up. By telling you guys that INEC is independent, what is the relationship? You are not the INEC chairman. The issue they came there to discuss was not all about INEC. They came there to see you, and all you were telling them was INEC this, INEC that. And all of them were there. Nobody said, that is not why we are here. We are here to warn you, to tell your followers to stop impersonating bishops. We are not political organization. We are Christians. And we should not be used for any political rally or any political thing. And you guys were there, finished what you went there to do, and left. Probably they packaged some envelopes for you guys. I don't know. It will not happen when Gumi or Mieti Allah visits him. They will be very, very concise and direct. They will tell him what they wanted. After that, they will leave. You can't stop them. So Catholics and the leaders and bishops, you guys, anytime you have opportunity to talk to Tinubu, be direct. Be direct. He is afraid more than anybody. Just that sometimes when he tastes the waters and it works for him, he will continue. Tinubu is a coward. It's just that when you guys don't know him, you will be behaving like somebody. He's a coward. That's why he's afraid of talking to Nigerians. That's why he cannot grant interviews. He's very much afraid of Nigerians. It's just that Nigerians don't know. And until then, we'll continue to be moving from pillar to post. Because Nigerians, and Catholics in particular, don't really know exactly what they wanted. I will continue to say it. I will continue to say it until you guys start to be defending your own. Religion must be, if you are a Muslim, if you are a Christian, anything, idol worshiper, whatever thing, people should be given their rights. No religion is more important than the other.